the hands of Nagini. Nagini getting this cross off to Corny, which once again, Corny getting grounded, getting the move, and
there on the boot, but oh, very close. Oh, and 9
stacks. It is going to be Chuckles a lot there first, but 31 gets the turnover. It is a 4v.
On some brawling happening in the back. Time Lord's going to pass it right over to the center. There goes
the Precise. As Precise gets this one picked up and sent across to Sandalorian. The quick 1-2 back to the Precise, who gets through one, takes the shot, but Corny Witch says trap area into the hands of Nagini. Nagini has the open goal, but maybe, not quite trusting that distance from them. The Precise passing, it is awesome to see players like this working in a team scenario. And what a pass over to AJ Bear.
A bit lows, but they are going to get another chance at taking it, and 9 pops up from the
spin this one forward under some pressure, gets it to Media, who gets the behind the back slap. Last opportunity here for Nagini.
Just shy of catching the teammate, but it doesn't matter. Purple here, but the blue team's going to take over possession again. Nice clear. That was fantastic from the blue team. See if they can get it down there. Oh! And they're coming in hot, but and a steal. What's gonna happen? And 9 drops it 2 and actually misses the goal. That's okay. Purple Flame's gonna pick it back up. Try and go for
a into the hands of Nagini. Nagini getting this cross off to Corny, which once again, Corny getting grounded, getting the move, and
there on the boot, but oh, very close. Oh, and 9
stacks. It is going to be Chuckles a lot there first, but 31 gets the turnover. It is a 4v.
On some brawling happening in the back. Time Lord's going to
Welcome. We got the opening edition of Tuesday Night Sweats. This is going to be a scrimcast where we're going to put members of the Spacial Collective and their teams up on the cast and see some good scrim action. My name is Mark Ramsey, and here with me, first time broadcasting in the booth, also a Spacial Confusion member like myself, Mr. Wooglin. How's it going, Wooglin?
Hey, how's it going, Mark? Happy to be here. Happy to roll it for the first time tonight.
Yeah, and with the Spacial Collective, obviously that's our community that we've kind of branched out from Echo on. This is one of the things I was kind of really most excited about getting going. The tournaments are always fun, but just kind of the idea of, sometimes you get to where you're just scrimming the same team several times over and over, and you get to know that team really well, but, it just, you kind of fall into those tiny Rolodexes that we have. So we're trying to expand everybody's, people that they know, people that they can scrim with, and get a lot of competitive action out there. So game one, we have Coalition, which is going to be captained by Chucksalot, as well as Ulama Zero, and that will be Prodigal Sorcerer, captain of that team. Wooglin, what do you know about these two teams?
Yeah, Ecolition first formed in Season 6 with Chuck, Lemon Jello, Nagini, Overwritten CD, El Katrine, and Jeff's Kindle 77. I know for this offseason they're taking more of a community-based style approach with a larger roster, and then hopefully branching off some 2 even rosters for Season 7, so I'm told. Then for Ulama Zero, they've been together for a pretty long time. I think they've been rolling for 3 seasons, Season 4, Season 5, and Season 6 of VRML. Swapped through a couple of members, but they are an all either Mexican or Latinx team. So it's kind of fun. Back in my floppy days, I was able to helped train with them and with my ex co-captain Mortak from Floppy Disk, who actually taught them the geo names in Spanish, which was kind of fun. So their team really close knit in the Mexican community, and they've grown through the ranks from bronze up to high silver, and even touching gold a couple of times throughout the seasons.
Yeah, and they're a lot of fun, great people. We also, being an ex-floppy, me and Wooglin were on the OG Floppy Disk team season 4. This was a team that we learned through Mortag, that we scrimmed many times, and so I thought it was a good idea to bring them in and give everyone in this community a chance to meet them. It sounds like teams might be readying up, which is totally fine. This ready to get some action going. But yeah, Ulama Zero, great. They play a very team-oriented game, a lot of passing. I always say they play it like you play soccer, where there's not a whole lot of offensive opportunities. It's more like keeping possession until an opportunity comes alive. So we're going to get action going here, and it is going to be, somebody got right off the bat in the top.
Ulama Zero right off the bat, yep.
Nice.
That is Tomasito Pepperone. I know that man. He is, I used to call him my arch nemesis, but he and I are buddies now. Tomasito with the dribble down below goal and shot off the backboard.
Yeah, this will be a good matchup here, as Ecoalition is going to get their first rollout. It's going to be in the left tunnel, and he has got room. He's going to send it across to Shake and Bake. Knocked out, but gets the pass across the floor. It's going to roll up to the ceiling, where they do have an offensive player, but he's unable to field it off the ceiling. Kicks it down to the boot, where it's going to be picked up by Ulama Zero. Jeff's trying to leech his way up. They do pass it up to Bow Tie as they're trying to bring that offensive over. Coalition with a nice retreat into defense. And Ulama Zero, we're going to take it and see what they do with their first offensive possession. It's picked off on the very first pass as they approach Bubble. And we'll see how it flows out here. Actually, it'll be Ulama going back to retrieve it. Eric's going to duck down into the French, and it's going to be a loose disc picked up by Jeffs, but he's knocked out right away. Prodigal's going to pick it up. He's got a little bit of room, send it across, but it's picked off. Good bubble defense so far. Chucks sends that one not out. It unfortunately hits the tunnel. Stays loose, off pack to Star into the bottom trench. And we got a lot of grind here so far, Woogling, but not a lot of points.
Yeah, not a lot of points, a little bit of good defense and some luck on some missed passes, but looks like Ecoalition is getting settled here as they reset to Shake the back line of the Ulama Zero side. Shake's working up.
Got Chucks on his right,
Jeff.
and Shake on the
it's Jeff on the left, yeah. Tasha's playing in goal, trying to get a goalie stun off Prodigal Sorcerer, or Pena for short. He goes by Pena. And he is quite a good goalie. We'll see how many saves he ends up getting today. Tomasito is going to pull that off on a stack. They're going to lose the disc. Miss the disc low. Stunned out by Jeff's Kindle, but Tomasito hovering below Bubble. Looking for a pass to Eric under Bubble. Is going to elect to reset. Pena's going to work it up from Bowtie past the post. Shot off Eric. Intercepted by Tasha. Tasha looks to clear. Does she get it out? And yes, slap forward. Back to the Ulama Zero bubble. Down below. Almost picked up. Dunk. Nope.
So close. Yeah, the ding ring was the enemy there, and couldn't quite deliver the first goal of the game. But it's only 2 points so far scored. And this has been a round that both teams, I'm sure, are very tired and would welcome a little bit of a reset here. It's going to be Ulama who passes it back to Tunnel, where they're going to take it up. Nice and slow, like we know that they like to do. Nice cut pass, and that's a shot from the shield. It's going to not
shot a little low left.
Yeah, Product's going to hit it over across to the opposite boot, but it's picked off. Nice steal. And you see them looking back, waiting for the stack. That's what we like to see. Nice patience there. As Chuck's going to take a minute. That's that break I was saying that they wanted. Chuck was more than happy to take a moment there. catch a breath. It's been probably a 4-minute round at this point. Shake is going to bring it to Cloud, kick it over to left pack. Chuck's going to field it forward. He's got somebody below the goal who's marked and somebody across who's trying to get open. He's going to send it backwards. The smart play there. And they're going to bring up that back line, but it's picked off on the floor and sent forward by Medusa. And we'll see if they can stack back and get an offensive opportunity. They do, and they get an easy 2 points there. As it'll be a 4-0 Ulama 0 lead.
12, 11, 10.
Sounds like we're going to catch a pause here.
Yep.
I would assume that's coming from Chuck's side because they look like they had all 4 people. Oh, no.
It looks like we lost Tomasito from Ulama.
So we'll wait to get them back in here. And but yeah, with Ulama 0, you saw it there. Not in any. They haven't changed at all with their play style. They wait for the right opportunities, and then they try to exploit those. They got an opportunity there at the end of that 4.5-minute round where they were able to get the stack, a nice quick turnover, and they stacked up really quick. On the Coalition side, they've been doing great with defensive play, a lot of sneaky steals from several members of that team. So I think that these teams are going to match up well. I think hopefully we'll get a 3-rounder here.
And Coalition will take that passing out to the close tunnel, and we'll get a cross pass from Chuck down into the trap of Ulama. Going to pass. Oh, stunned out. Tasha's going to be fighting in the popcorn area. She's going to win that off of Tomasito. Pass back into the tunnel as a reset back to Shake. Shake's going to work her way up. Going to pass down into Trench. Look for the cut pass there. Nothing. Oh, saved by Pina. And Chuck's going to pick that one up on the left side, near side, looking at Jeff on floor. Any cutters below? Oh, Tasha's dropping down. She's going to lose it on her way up. Stolen by Medusa. And that is cleared over to the Coalition side.
That team definitely retreats into the bubble formation. Their bubble defense is very good. And they're going to sneak in behind Medusa. Going to get 2 points. We have a 6-0 lead here for Ulama 0. And about half the round, just over half the round has elapsed. So we'll see if this continues to be stingy or if one of these teams can catch an offensive momentum here. It looks like Shake will be taking the disc and Tasha is going to be boosting. She's had a good game so far. Great one-on-one play in the tunnel, keeping that shield up and playing smart. They do turn it over here. Eric's going to have it. He's got his forward stack up there. They're going to go to Nest where he has an open shot. And against
anchor shot.
A very good shot down at the bottom portion of the goal. And I didn't see the speed on that, but that had a little bit of mustard on it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, 8 points. That's the number that we all start to panic at. And they take it right in. Take it right off Nest. A nice, very good decision on when to forward stack all the way to Nest. They caught him, I think, a little bit off guard, and were able to get that one in. They have a double-digit lead now, but since we are playing Vermal rules, we do get a tie game after this round ends. So no panic necessary for Coalition. They do a cloud play, a good way to slow that down. They're even going to bring it backwards.
Looking for a reset, though.
A little bit more dangerous than I would prefer, but so far they have not paid the ultimate price. They do get it and send it. That's a great clear out the tunnel all the way to the other popcorn where it's going to be retrieved by the back stack of Ulama. They send it forward here and they go up on ceiling. They cut that pass, but it's great defense by Natasha Lore and a good slap to get that out of harm's way. It will go to Tomasito, who will set up the new offense. Jeffs gets stunned out, and Tomasito moves forward, but they're unable to make use of that attacker that got away. They do try to cut it in now. They get it on the wall, but immediately stunned out and sent the other way. But this one's going to go right into the top trench and down into the table. We'll see who comes out with it. They do have an open goal, but they put it into the floor. It rolls around into the possession of Ulama 0, who quickly gets rid of it. Ooh, almost cut off there. Chucks will pick it up. He's going to go to the middle. Nice reset to Double Diamond. They continue the passing. That one does get away and into the hands of Ulama, but they are unable to clear it out. We'll see if Coalition can make them pay here. They do have a goalie back, so they're going to take it slow, wait for that offensive personnel to get up. They cut it to Shield, where it's going to get loose and go up to the ceiling. Retrieved by Ulama, who does successfully send this one out the tunnel. And they're going to try to send this the other way. Let's see what stacks end up there first. Oh, and that Ulama stack, that forward stack, has been just a bit faster. That was Tomasito putting it in for 2 and giving them a point spread here of 12 points headed into the final part of this first round.
13. Coalition gonna have to look for something with a minute left. We got Shake running a regular split down to Jeff. Jeff over to Chuck. Chuck looking to Tasha. This is promising. Tasha with the shot just low below the goal. It was coming in hot. That's going to make its way all the way down to the near side pack. Jeff looking for the pass. Over to Chuck off the ding ring. Oh, that was so close. Tomasito looking to clear. It's going to be stuck in the trap, but there's going to be traffic looking, slapping down into the trench area of Coalition. Coalition receives the disc, turns it around. Jeff looking for a clear. He's going to throw it down off the top of tunnel, and it's going to be picked up by that backstack. Pina and Medusa, though. Oh, there's a little bit of ping pong back and forth. Oh, the disc is back again in Ulama's hands. Pina looking to wrap things up for round 1. And that will be the round. 13-0 to Ulama 0 over Coalition.
Definitely a lot closer round than the score appeared. A few offensive opportunities that they couldn't take home, even a slam dunk that hit the ding ring. So sometimes it's just not falling for you. But overall, good play by both teams. I do definitely foresee a closer second period here. And hopefully Coalition will be able to push it to a deciding round. Looks like they're going to make a personnel swap, get Sandalorian in the game. And so the one thing that we're probably seeing here, Woog, is, as we mentioned at the top of the cast, Coalition and Chuck's doing a pretty ambitious project where they're going to bring in this bigger group of 12 or more people and just kind of see how, which people have the best chemistry, how these teams shake out, and then just kind of try to let it organically split there. So it's a great idea. I absolutely love the idea. But what you're gonna be seeing, and it looks like they're having fun in there. They're sliding. You can't use. That's a great way to shake off the first round. But you're gonna get people in here that don't play competitively together or haven't, or are just getting warmed up. Whereas you have Llama Zero has played together preseason. So that I think probably helped them advantage in the first round. But I think they'll find a way to turn the tables here.
Yeah, we'll see if Coalition wakes up after the first round. Oftentimes these teams have first round sleeping blues, and when we see that, they kind of come alive with the chemistry and get a feel for the game, how it's going to play off in round 2. So we'll see. We'll start off with a clean little stack with Sando and Chucks. Chucks got stunned out, but might receive that loose disc up by the popcorn. It's going to be recovered by Chucks, and he's going to clear it down. But Prodigal Sorcerer is there to collect that disc. He's going to send that down, flat bounce off the back wall, and a shot. It's over the top of the goal and down to the boot. Tomasito's stunned out. Tasha has the disc, looking for stacks. She's going to clear. Clears down. Perfect spot coming into the top by Clock of the Ulama bubble. Picked up by Chuck. Flicked up. No one's there to receive it. Medusa's going to try to clear. It's still not gone on here on the near side. It's a stun fest. Looks like Shake's going to come to pick it up, and she's going to lose the disc. This coming back down to the middle. Ulama's looking for the stack here. Is it a dribble?
It is.
Shot, and that is a 3-point goal for Ulama Zero to start off round 2.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great dribble. What you intend to do every time. But it doesn't always work out that way.
It doesn't always work out. That's correct.
We'll see. They do a really quick left side relay. They send it all the way forward, right to the back stack. Natasha tries
Pass
to.
was there.
Yeah, the back stack was also there. The star area is a very tough spot to get that first pass in. That's why that bottom trench looks way bigger than it actually is whenever you're actually QBing. Oh, that's a tough. He made this save, and Shake unfortunately pulled that one back into the goal. Tough break for Shake and Bake.
10, 9,
And we'll see if they can respond here. We'll see what their call out is. These are always some of the tougher call outs to make when you feel like you're, having to roll it out every time, and then all of a sudden you feel like the other team's reading you. They slow it down. That's confident play, which is great. They send it in the same side tunnel, which is Chuck's going to bring it back out. He's bringing it back out to the defensive side. He's going to pass it into the middle. Oh, wait. Cam's got turned around on me. They're moving forward.
They're going forward. There was a pass back, but the stack was on their way over anyway.
I was about to say, wow, that's a retreat right there. But no, they're moving forward. Medusa's going to have it, though. He sends it over, and Eric's going to send it back to Medusa. They're trying to stack up. It's loose in the valley, but there's another Ulama Zero player down there. They seem to be everywhere at this time. They pass it up high, bounce pass, but doesn't reach its intended target. Nice clear down what they need. Here are some clean stacks. We see Ulama stacks got hit off by Geo, but so did Coalition. There was a good opportunity for them to pick off and have an open goal where they really need an opportunity like that. Nice dribble up. What a really clean dribble up. A shot is off target, though, and clicks back to Ulama, who has it. They shoot it right off the top of the backboard in. Some of their shots are very, very clean here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, and we'll see if Coalition continues to take out their offensive joust very slow. It looks like they do. Coming out with a left relay. Sandalorian looking for passing options, going to pass down to Tasha. The front stack was almost immediately there before she could pick up the disc. Chuck's going to pick it up into bubble, looking for the pass off a boot. It's not going to hit its mark. Eric's going to pick it up and wait for reinforcements. There's a reset to Pina. Pass down to Valley. Coalition stacking on the defense gets that stun. Tasha is going to pull this disc out and look for her options. Passing to the bottom of the bubble. It's going to be slapped away by Ulama Zero.
And with Ulama, what we're seeing here that stands out to me is that they don't make unforced errors. So they will take as much time as needed and make the highest percentage passes until they have that clean look. You don't see them shooting too many shots on goalie that don't have a high success rate. And you see them lots of passes. They try to get a 3 there. They got another chance. Both are off the top. This one's going to click away from that entire stack as Coalition catches a break here. Let's see if they can capitalize. They can steal, but stolen back by Ulama. He's going to take a shot, but it's off.
Another shot's off. Oh my goodness. Pina picks up on the near side, passes across the nugget. That pass is going to go awry. Did he just maybe lose the disc? I don't even know if that was a pass up to the top valley, crossing over the middle. Ulama's going to pick it up, but there's a stun. Loose disc on the Ulama side. Pass off the wall to try to recover. And that's going to be picked up by Coalition and stolen again. And back into Coalition's hands. Off the cloud, now down into Trench. It's a free disc. Chuck's going to pick it up, but he's heavily guarded by Eric. Or that's Medusa, pardon. And it's going to be picked off again by Sando.
Oh, nice idea. He had the pass, just wasn't able to be picked up cleanly off the Geo. Tomasito's knocked out. They're going to try to get one in here off the backboard. No dice, and it's going to be sent the other way by Ulama. Nice punch out
by Chuck.
Yep. Aggressive backstack into the disc. That was really good. They slow it down. They're wanting to put together a quality offensive possession here. Oh, they bring in the stack. That's what Chuck wanted, but somebody sent it forward. That stack was so quick to get back there. Now they do get that disc stolen from them, but they reconstitute the stack, send it forward. They try to dribble, come undone, but the other stack's up there, and they're going to put it in for 2. Very clean set of stacks there by Ulama Zero. They've looked very formidable today, and it's been. It doesn't feel like it's been that long since I played them, but they are looking sharper than ever tonight.
That's correct. Yeah, that was really nice to see them as they slowed down. Ulama Zero decided to send that back stack up forward as they had the other passes already covered. That was a smart move by the Ulama back stack. There's a shot on that's going to be off target, but I'm going to assume it was a shot from the tunnel. It's going to be cleared down by Ecolition as Ulama Zero is going to reset deck at goal. Ecolition retains the disc. Sando's looking for a pass along the top of the ceiling. Other players get down into the bubble. This may be it. Pass down to Shield and a shot with the goalie stunned. And Ecolition's on the board. Chucks with the 2.
Good job, Chucks. A good goal. They did their game plan. A nice set of passing there. Sando bringing the extra level of a little bit of motion and buying time. Good overall possession. We'll see how Ulama respond. They're going to dribble left. They're going to dribble again for it. What a cool dribble. I remember doing dribble practices and dribble drills with them back in season 4. They are they like to practice. They will practice whenever, and you can see it's really paying off. That one stack is just super clean with their dribble.
Yeah, and there's some good solo play as well. I want to say there's lots of steals in this game. I wonder if we can get those stats, those metrics somehow pulled up. And there's going to be an attempted dunk off of the backboard and another shot off the backboard for 3. This one's going to be stolen out of Sando's hands, and that is Medusa with the 2, making it a 12-2 game. Just under 90 seconds left.
Yeah, and once again, like I said, we have really even teams, but just that that mistake-free play from Ulama on the back end. They always have their goal covered. They always have their stacks effectively together, and if you can cover goal and you can get your stacks back, it's going to be hard for the team to score against you, and you're going to minimize goals. Whereas on Ecolition, we're just not seeing that back stack quite get to goal on time, and that's resulted in a lot of basically easy transition points for Ulama. Ulama's going to take it here midfield, and let's see how they roll out this offense. They bring it in and get it to the behind the goal.
Oh,
that's a
great save. Great save. That disc is going to move into trap. Coming up on the end of the round here. We're going to try to get
8 steals. I know Ecolition's had probably about the same. And they've just, like Woog said, been very.
We're getting reported 5 steals from Ecolition.
Yeah, 13 steals in 2 rounds. That's a lot. Oh, look at that bounce. And a very good shot by Tony. And that will be the end of the round, end of the game, and the end of the road for Ecolition. But Ulama Zero, very impressive in this first game. And I tell you what, these guys love to scrim. They will scrim anytime. So if you are watching and you want to test out that team, I highly recommend. They are great individuals, very nice people, and they'll pretty much get involved anytime there's Echo going on. Ecolition, we see them getting their new players together, and a lot of good play from them. They just ran into a brick wall here tonight, and I'm going to hop off and get into the second game, Spacial, whatever my team is named, versus whoever we're playing, which is going to be Incognito.inc. So since I'm hopping out, I'm going to bring in our caster for the second game, who's going to be alongside Woog, Mr. Southernly Discomfort, trying his hand out at broadcasting as well tonight. How are you, Southern?
I'm doing good, guys. Doing good.
And this is not his first time casting Echo, but he's got a rich career in broadcasting, I hear. So maybe you guys will hear about that. I'm going to hop off and join the game.
Getting
And
this cross
both
off
teams.
to Corny Witch once
Good luck,
again.
buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Mark.
Yeah, nice match. Yulamo was looking nice.
Yeah, you don't know what team they're gonna get. You're gonna get when you play them. For sometimes you get the tiki taka type plays where it's constant passing, triangles, etc. Or other times you get that really fast stack and chase.
Yeah, I seen that kind of transformed like in the middle of the first match. I think they kind of felt that backstack come alive and really brought it. It was a good match, or a good dominating match, really, by Yulamo. Yep. So who we got coming up on they're playing Incognito. Is that Dr. Turt?
Yes, that is Dr. Turt, Jim, Double O Sync.
Okay.
Is it Double O Sync and Chicken One?
Okay. I'm not real familiar with the last two, but I played with the first two a good players. It should be a good match.
That's right.
Stretch it out. I gotta get them in the arena.
All right, so we're not live right now, or what we doing?
Are we
We're
live?
live, yes.
Oh,
okay.
You're still live. Keep talking.
We'll keep going then. And then we'll have Spatial Confusion, my home team, hosts of the Spatial Collective. I don't know who we're putting in the arena because I haven't been paying attention to the chats. So I'm really interested to see who we put up against this team.
I'm sure
It'd probably be a mix
all-star.
of a couple of our different rosters. Yeah.
That's right.
Let's see if I know.
So y'all play 3 leagues now, right?
Yep, that's right. We're in all 3 leagues: VRML,
The collective.
VRML, VREL, and VRPL.
Let me know if you guys need to take a break, and I can go to a break.
Okay, yeah.
Do you need a break?
No, I think we're good.
No, we're good. I can run it home through.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark mentioned a little bit before that I've done a little bit of radio broadcasting in the past. Did some high school football games, high school basketball games, kind of with the southern flair. I'm trying to cityfy my voice for all the viewers because not everybody can understand my southern dialections, and so I try to.
Oh no, you don't need to become a city boy.
I'm far from the city. I'm surprised. I've got a service out here to do this. This is a new one on me through Discord. I've called in live many times on radio, but never through Discord. This is something new to me, so it's pretty awesome. I didn't realize Discord had this capabilities. Blowing my mind down here in the South.
Yeah, this is
technically Discord. I'm live now. Technically, Discord doesn't have the capability. We're just pulling the audio from Discord and letting you guys see the stream before it goes out live on Twitter. So. Yeah, it's not all Discord. There's some things I'm doing in the background to keep this thing going, but really glad we get to do this here tonight. Reminder for everybody in the chat, VRBN is starting a new charity tonight in honor of Veterans Day being in the month of November. We are running a charity to raise funds for the Wounded Warrior Project. So if you're so inclined, click on that little button that says donate to charity, and we will be happy to have you join us in trying to raise money for a very worthy cause. Now I'll hand it back to you guys.
Yep.
Yes, thank you, Torque. And we'd have to thank this wouldn't be possible without our VRBN crew, Torque, Tasha, Skittles, and among others that put on these productions weekly, helping with the Tyro Academy and Jackbox nights, and anytime that you want to get a stream in, visit their Discord server and request. You'll see if you can qualify for that. Looking through the chat on Twitch, I do see Juice asking for a drink break. Oh, me get a drink break. No, I got my drink next to me. I'm good. I'm good. I got it running on a TV, so I got a little bit of a tape delay to see what's going on off to the side. But looks like we're getting everyone in here.
Yep, about get time to rock it.
So we'll have Chicken One, Local Peasant, Jim Walker 78427, and Dr. Turt for Incognito.inc. And then Lolly B, who is from our VRPL roster. Mark, who is on all three mangoes. The mangoes is now going to spectate, perhaps, maybe. Corny Witch, who is on all three of our rosters.
And a great
VRPL,
goalie.
yes, and a great goalie. And then Quackless, who participates on our VREL and VRML teams. And also one of our admins at the collective.
Yeah, I played with
Spike
all
in the
those
chat
guys.
saying mangoes out round 1, comes with me in round 2. Oh, okay, so we're gonna give him a little 1-2 punch of all members of the Spatial collective rosters. Hopefully the other team's not listening to the stream, or else they're gonna get a little bit of some notes. I guess we're just waiting for the teams to ready up. Like, okay. Well, I don't necessarily know how. I don't have them on anything. If I ping them on Discord, will that even mean anything? Oh. Yeah, you got it.
Get there.
And looks like we got the ready up sign, and teams are in the locker room. We got 5 in the arena for Incognito. Let's see which 4 they pick. And looks like it's gonna be Chicken, Local, Jim, and Walker. So Dr. Turtle will be sitting out for this round. And here's the launch. Teams are off, and Spacial blew right past the disc. And it's going to be really hard for me not to judge my own teammates, but we're going to keep going here. Pass into the trench by
Mark picks it up,
Incognito.
figures it out, and right to the Incognito.
Somebody go back and clip that, please. We need to clip them missing the launch.
Yeah, we'll clip that missing launch.
I said my quack was
gonna
cleared
keep that
out
up.
near the tube, and it makes it pass. I find it hard. Are y'all watching it on the phone? I find it hard to follow names this small. I'm going to have to.
Yeah, I got this on my computer screen. I got a little bigger screen, so it's kind of easier to see. But looks like Incognito is going to be on the board first, with Walker taking a shot on 2 people in goal. That was Lolly and I believe Mark behind each other. So we'll see what Spacial has for their first offensive rollout. And here's the launch. Coming out, we have Corny Witch and Lolly stacked together. Pass is going to be wide in the tube. Corny's going to slap down, missed by Lolly.
It's picked up by
Incognito. Pick that up. Yep.
Headed back downfield.
Disc down into the Spacial bubble. Picked up and cleared all the way. Is there anyone down to receive it? Incognito stacks are broken. Spacial stack comes in. Local Peasant's going to reset to Chicken. And that is picked up by Quackless at the Valley. And Walker's going to move it out with 1 on. Jim. All passing options now, Walker. Looking cross station to Chicken. Chicken down to Boot. And it's going to be stolen by Lolly right in front of the bubble and cleared. Disc down now into the Incognito trench. We have a stack, and that's Corny Witch with the shot off the backboard, and that was saved. I don't know if that was on target or not. Local Peasant now clearing into the trap, picked up by Spacial. Spacial disc loss, and we got a Incognito stack moving into the Spacial side.
Yeah, I believe I had to get my glasses out to see all these little names on my phone. I had to set up next time. But Local Peasant has the disc, and takes it up near and throws it there nest. So there we go. Jim.
Yep, there's a shot on Corny.
I didn't even see. See, that's how little I'm looking at. Didn't even see the goalie.
Yeah, there was a goalie in there. Shot right through the body.
I'm trying to stream this to my TV. I still have audio.
3, 2,
Yeah, so we go third offensive joust now for Spacial. Spacial's going to run a trap play cross to Mark. Mark down to the far side. They're going to be stacking up, and they're going to dribble down, except they hit the nose. Intercepted by Cognito and dumped into the Spacial offensive attacking third.
Excellent. Chicken one.
Going to work. Yep, chicken one walking that up. Missed pass. Oh, that might clear itself all the way back into the tunnel, and now it's going to work its way back onto their own side. Mark down will be able to pick it up, and there's a shot off the backboard. Oh, that might have been saved before it hit backboard. But the clear was off the post, picked up by Quack and saved again by Chicken. Oh my goodness. And Mark's going to be back to clean it up. Let's see if Spacial can slow it down and work it way in. Quack pass back to Mark. Mark shot, picked up by Chicken again, and a putback by Corny, which stole it right out of Chicken's hands, who saved the disc from Boot. Great team effort there, some fast passing. I'd still like to see if they slowed down a little bit. They're kind of rushing that. I don't know, Southerly, what do you think? It was kind of a little bit of a rush possession, but they got it done.
Yeah, they lost control a little bit down near the bubble, but I think they got it done. Corny wouldn't be denied on that one.
Yeah, that's right. One thing that Corny's really good with is the slaps. They're I like to consider myself an accurate slapper myself, but Corny always seems to one up me with speed and accuracy, and that's just one. Oh, is that a bounce off the boot and almost in? Oh my god. We have the incognito backstack that's going to be able to pick it up. Walker looking for an outlet. Upside inverted. Down by Popcorn is going to get that clear off of nose into top trench. Picked up by Spacial. They're going to get the clear. Do they have a stack? Stack's broken, but picked up and scored.
That ties it.
Get to your launchers.
Yep, that ties it up at 4. We had Mark on that beautiful stack in, pick up off backboard, and putting it back in. Let's see, we'll have Incognito with a rollout. They're going to be running a right relay. Disc is going to get all the way down. Passes off of the Ghost Geo. I don't know if that was intended, but it finds local present. Jimjin working his way up to Station. That passes bad. Corny's going to pick it up and try to get the clear off of Star. Not gone yet. The disc is going to be pushed down back into the Spacial bubble. And the local peasant can't pick that up. Stunned by Quack. Disc put back up. Shot from Boot. No one's there. Corny couldn't get there in time. That's going to be Walker on the shot. Was that a 3? It was a 3. Yep, that's a 3. So we have 7-4 and just under 4 minutes remaining in round 1 here. Spacial's going to need to pick up the pace on offense if they're going to want to keep up with, I guess I want to say, that not necessarily a mistake, but a errant clear that ended up costing 3.
One little hiccup seems to get them.
Yeah, one little hiccup, yeah. One call it a forced error. There's a pass into Quack. Quack can't get the slap on, and it is cleared out by Incognito. They have a stack, but they're broken. The disc is going to rebound off of these stations. They're going to get the stun. Jim with the disc looking for his passes. That's going to be off of the Star Geo. And now we have Incognito inverted. Looking for their passes down to Boot. Peasant.
Takes it in and passes it. Going from behind the goal and scores to take a 9-4 lead.
Yep, that they got the goalie stun on that one, and there was nothing really Spacial could do. And we're going to get a pause by Incognito. Looks like we have some more technical difficulties. Or someone may or may not be out. Again, we can't hear into the arena. We can only guess what's going on. And I will make my best guess. And I will say my best guess, in my opinion, is the correct guess. And everyone else is subject to my opinion.
Yeah, they just trying to ice them. I think they're trying to ice them on down. They got 2 minutes, 56 seconds left. Plenty of time to come back. They're just trying to get in their heads.
We do have Sync in the chat rallying on his teammates. Also trying to send messages to Turt, who's in spectate. I don't know. The Turt is also in spectate. Shout out Sync. We wish you could play. For whatever reason, you can't. I can't. I'm not going to go back and read the chat, but shout out Sync.
10, 9,
All right, so we're on pause now,
6,
and we have Spacial
has
getting ready for their
disadvantage.
offensive joust. Go ahead, Southern.
And they take it down, throws it near the left tunnel, and I have just went pause. I don't know, I'm lagging a little bit. Now I'm back up
okay.
live. Mark Ramsey takes it, passes it down, just out of the reach of Quack.
And it was Quackless. Yeah, Quackless losing the disc. Mark
Oh.
can't reach that. Overshot it. It's going to be Walker.
Retained by Incognito.
Walker. Yep. Walker's going to slap that down.
And they got a stack coming on hot. Nobody at home. Oh, and he beams it off the
ding.
And put back. Jim. No, that was
they were able to. Yeah, it was assist by Jim. Yeah, so assist by Jim. Dunk by Local Peasant. They were able to clean that up. Spacial couldn't get back, even though they were supported by the ding ring there on the open net.
Remind me of my play. I'm the master of the ding myself.
Master ding.
Oh yeah.
Do you carry the tag?
Oh, I'm
carry
just,
the tag
I just
title?
feel like I'm closer and closer to the pockets. Just closer and closer.
That's
That
right.
much.
Work your way down. Eventually, you'll get hit nothing but pockets.
The trap area, he's going to be hot. Ramsey comes out and bounces it off the bottom. Corny is fighting for it. And possession moved. Oh, Ramsey retains it
back up. Yep, that's right. They're going to pick it back up. Work down to the bubble. Oh, they forced that pass right into Walker's hand. He had an open pass on the cross boot and missed, and that's going to be clear. Is that a Kung shot? It's going to be a little low, but it's still going to be picked up by Incognito, and we have a clear, almost out. That was through top trench. Jim's going to pick that up.
Incognito
And this
passes and working in their favor as well. Walker brings it in, passes it, and it's intercepted by Mark Ramsey, but he's stunned out. Jim retains it. Oh, we got a stack on, but it's picked up by Incognito to the mid. Slapped out. And I can't see the names to call them.
Spacial's going to pick that up. That's Quackless moving into the Incognito bubble. He's going to lose the disc. Trying to do a little bit of juke there. Jim's not going to be able to get that clear gone, as they're going to face a little bit of problems with Spacial. Spacial picks it up on their side of the tunnel. Mark works it down. That's 5-second call. There's a shot. It's going to be off the back wall and outside the bubble. No good. Round one is 11-4 in the favor of Incognito. Inc.
I've got an early prediction. I think Spacial's going to come out round two a whole new team. They're going to be knocking heads and taking names.
Well, they're going to be a whole new team because they're going to bring in a whole new lineup. How about that?
That's right.
How about them apples? Right. Let's see who we're going to see swapped out here for Spacial. But I want to say just Spacial on that first round, rushing passes, unforced errors, not being careful with their clears. That's what cost them in the end. I don't think they were outplayed. It's just that when one team takes advantage of
those hiccups,
and there's nothing you can do because you're both playing on the same level. You're both not going to give each other the same offensive and defensive opportunities. It's just when those hiccups happen and you're out of position, you're going to get burnt.
Yeah, I actually think that last match, Spacial probably had more opportunities to score than Incognito, but they just didn't capitalize or made a mistake, and then points were made off the errors.
Okay, Woog, I got to ask. I normally wouldn't jump in, but I got to ask. How is unforced errors not getting outplayed? Help me understand.
Well,
and I'm on a Spacial roster, so I'm picking on my own team here, but, if you're making unforced errors, you're getting outplayed. High spike.
I would have to say, yeah, you're probably right on that side, Torque.
Incognito definitely outplayed on that first match.
Yeah.
They capitalized. They had less errors, capitalized on the errors, and made points off of them.
Yes, I guess
But I
that
don't-
would fall into the definition of being outplayed. But I'm partial, and I know I'm
Well,
not
I don't
supposed
think
to
it's
be. And
nothing
that
that's nothing that could be easily shored up. It was just that one. They had it looking good on many opportunities. Just that one little oop that'll cost you.
that's right. All right, so Spatial's going to be swapping out Corny Witch and Lolly B for Spike and Domangos. Domangos is most likely going to be in goal with Spike playing our coveted wild card position.
This will be a 4-0.
Incognito's going to win that, and the backstack's going to pick up. Oh, look at that. Backstack and the front stack are together. They're going to pick up that disc right out of Incognito's one joust. Starting back, we have Spike working his way up to post. Quack looking for a shot. And disc knocked loose.
And
Spatial's going to mishandle the disc while Incognito's going to take advantage of that. Jim's looking for the shot, and that's going to be off the mark. But they're going to be able to get to it. Oh, and backstep came in, and they're stunned. Quackless is going to pick up the disc near the tunnel, looking for a stack partner.
And
Mark jumps on, but they're not able to get off. Down on the lower end of the bubble. Local peasant with
sends it, but it's high and trap. Going to bounce back, but they retain disc. Walker sends it through the tunnel. He's looking for
looks
a pass.
Like he has an open shot.
Is he scared to shoot?
There's a stack in front of them.
Oh, they're
going to walk all the way in, though.
Oh, missed pass. Spacial going to pick it up and lose the disc. Peasant's going to pick it up near the mid area. Run it. Walker jump. Oh, what a save.
Oh, Mango's picked off that cut from shoulder down to post. Read it like a book.
Pickpocket.
And we're going to have Quack trying to clear that. Going to hit off the Incognito double diamond. Jim's going to be able to pick that up. No stacks for Spacial coming to get that clear.
Incognito's got a... Oh, what a shot.
Oh, that's a shot.
Their back stack is dominating right now. They can't really penetrate it. Incognito, Jim and local peasants playing a good deal of back stacking there. They can't get it clear past them.
Let's see how Spacial will recover from that and how they'll play back. We have Mark Ramsey passing over to Quackless. Quackless working his way up. No one covering him yet. They're only covering the pass. Quack is going to pass over the other boot. We're going to get a pass back to Domangos. Domangos spike shielding for no reason. And we have we have Quack. Spatial awareness, everybody. And we have now Quack into Spike. Spike's going to flip. Off the bottom pocket. There's a shot off a boot. And Walker's going to get a nice pub pull off Domangos to be able to get that disc. Domangos and Mark are stacked up. They're going to work their way down. It's a race back to bubble, and there is a slap or a headbutt. Is it a headbutt? No, there's just an inside shot from Chicken, the faster stack down there. So it will be a 5-0 lead for Incognito. 6.5 minutes will be remaining at the launch. Southern, what do we need to see out of Spacial? Still haven't hit the board yet.
Yeah, I think they're just that same thing. Execute the control. They're losing control. They're working it up near midcourt. We're really well, and then they just seem to lose control. Or it's not necessarily the defense is like he had an open goal. Then they just lost control. It's kind of rushing their play right there. They could slow it down just a little bit and keep control.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's a missed shot by Incognito. I would say that Spacial is probably not getting, the proper positions that they want. As a beautiful cut from past the shoulder. That's one of the hardest things to defend as a goalie is the shoulder to shoulder, the post to post, because you got to move from one side pocket all the way over to the side pocket and worry about where that shot's going. Make sure that you stay. It's one of the harder moves for a goalie, in my opinion. So we're going to have Spacial on a joust, down 7-0 with 5 3/4 minutes remaining.
Yep. pass is busted up and picked up by local peasant. He clears it down all the way through, and it hits off a geode and throws it in for another three.
That's a
Going up.
shot and in. Jim, Jamba Juice, as I call him myself, with the three-pointer. Starting to become out of hand. Can Spacial come back and force a round three?
Like Torch said, they're really just getting outplayed right now at the moment.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I hate to admit it, but I'm afraid so. There's a station play that's going to be off the station.
And it's picked up.
Mark's going to be able to steal that back and get stunned, but Mark is able to recover that. That's a steal themselves. Incognito has the faster stack back. Chicken and local peasant looking for a dribble.
And that's been the name of the game so far. That backstack of Incognito has been on point, getting back to the disc before Spacial can get any penetration through on that side.
That's going to be a shot from Jim. Oh, stolen.
Walker
We got the stun, but Spike wasn't able to pick the disc up off the stun, and Walker slams it home. 12-0. Incognito.
Right now will be the time they need to make their moves.
I would say now or never.
Yeah. That's right.
Before things get down, before things really get out of hand.
That's right. Just got that pass off to Quack in your trap, and he's missed the pass.
Missed the pass and back to Mangoes.
Mango's got it, sends it up near mid.
Mangoes is going to throw off his back foot. I always call him out for that. He got no power, and that's going to be almost a shot. Jim with the shot off the top. That's a bounce shot off the rim and in on to Mangoes. 14-0 Incognito.
Incognito looking very dominant so far.
Yes, I would have to say maybe it's our lack of practice as of recent, but Spacial has some work to do. Mark's going to QB this and run to satellite or sun and moon, whatever you call it, from Spike. Quacks down to cross table, working his way up, loading, has that backstack in front of him. There's a cut pass and a shot saved by Chicken.
Kind of rushed the shot again with 2 to go.
That was a shot by Demangos. He is a shooter despite being a goalie.
Now watching Quack, I play with Quack a lot in pubs and all, and I see a difference in his game style. I actually like his pub game style a little better than what I'm seeing so far out of him now, because he's cracked with a disc. I think he could give them that little bit of moment, just a little bit of control they needed. But there's another score, and they're going to have the backs on the wall, keep from getting mercied right here if they don't pick it up.
Yeah, they're fighting the clock now. Let's see if Incognito is able to get some more points on the board and force that. They only need 4, as there's just over 2 minutes remaining. They're going to do a dribble left Spacial. Spacial a little messy in the exchange. This is going to be caught off of Star and picked up in the trench by Incognito. There's a top trench dump down into the bottom of bubble and pick up by local peasant. Passes back, and there's going to be, they're going to be smart with it. They're going to take it down below bubble, and do we see a bounce shot there? Oh, that's going to be blocked.
Spike pieces it up and clears it out. It's picked up by Incognito, but he's knocked out. Ramsey clears it, but it's bounced back through. Doesn't make it through.
Ramsey had a stack there.
Yep. Spacial picks it up and clears it this time all the way to the back. It's going to be bouncing off the back wall up near shoulder. And Spike retains the disc eventually.
We want to see a slowdown here. Let's see, Mark.
Right
Jump back
now,
to Mark.
Hold up, slow down, make one more pass. Not that. But
There we go. They're finally on the board. I would say Quack's first shot was saved. Quack should have taken that shot in instead of shooting from the post there. You know, a 2's a 2, whether you're shooting from 7 meters away or 4 meters away, but you have a hell of a lot better chance shooting from 4 meters away than you do 7. So I would have worked that way in a little bit with your booster or something like that to see if you can get it past Chicken, because right now they're saving everything.
Good defensive play, and Quack just picks it up, and he gets it
and loses it immediately. Let's see, that's going to be dumped in.
And they
scores off the back wall. 18-2, and we have just under a minute remaining. We'll have probably one more possession. 30 seconds of game time to go. Let's see if Spacial can put one last possession together. We do have a couple quick relays under our sleeve. Let's see if they pull anything out here. It's going to be a
Yeah.
pass, and it's going to do a regular
Knowing
split.
these guys as well as I do, I think they're off their game tonight. Big time.
Yeah, it does appear so.
Orange clears it out.
It's picked up.
But we will rebound. We will
all the
talk
way
about
down.
it, and that's what's the best thing about being on a team.
15
Oh,
seconds.
The
just
shot by
didn't hit.
Mango is almost in. Spike taking a one-on-one, tries for the back forward bounce shot. It's going to be too high. It caught the lip. And there's the 5-second call by the Echo announcer, and that will be game 18-2 Incognito in the second round. So they win 14-4, 18-2.
My prediction was wrong. That's total domination on that second round.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I didn't quite expect that, but
Me neither.
I
It's Incognito. They're a new team, right?
This is a brand new team formed just recently. Never played before, so
Yeah.
I don't know
Good thing.
much about if they play pubs together, they play private together, but they're despite knowing what their chemistry is, they're the real deal. And look at that.
That's right. They're going to be tough.
Jim
coming up.
Jim with 13 points in 2 rounds. Just recent Academy winner, Tyro Academy 2, looking to single-handedly outscoring easily Spacial Confusion, which is a high gold. These are 4 people on the VRML roster, so a high gold roster,
Yeah.
single-handedly outscoring them. Definitely going to take this game back to the film
MVP,
room.
I actually don't know the MVP of the game. Jim got 13 points. He didn't get. Walker was the MVP, and I don't believe I played with him before, but he did an awesome job. He was hard to beat, hard to retain disc from.
That's right. You got the steals. You got the things that are on the board. So, your point assist saves are what's highlighted, but you miss out on
That's right.
steals, time of possession, clears, interceptions, everything like that. And I know Walker was a problem for Spacial tonight.
That backstack was a problem. They couldn't penetrate it. Well, I enjoyed it. I thank y'all for having me on. I was kind of quiet. I didn't really want to be too loud. I don't know.
Oh, Suddenly, you were a pleasure to have at my side, and I would love to do this again. I want to thank VRBN again for hosting the Spacial Collective Tuesday Night Sweats, and special thanks to everyone on the stream and those who have subscribed and donated. Remember, VRBN is all their profits are being put towards Wounded Warriors for the month of November. So go ahead and click that donate button on your screen.
That is an awesome organization, by the way. A very awesome organization. They do wonderful things. Yes. I can attest firsthand. They do wonderful things. And it's an awesome community through a game that I love, Echo, that's able to even. I mean, we're able to, have a community that we can even have something like this, and I think it's a wonderful thing that we're able to donate to causes like that. Awesome job.
Yes, and we also want to thank for a special thanks to Mark, who was able to organize this for us and running the first game at my side, helping guide me through my first cast. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Torque. And I think we're going to roll out here as if no one's coming into our stream from this point.
All right. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, thank you, Suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Into the hands of Nagini. Nagini getting this cross off to Corny, which once again, Corny getting grounded, getting the move, and
they're on the boot, but very close. Oh, and 9
stacks. It is going to be Chuckles a lot there first, but 31 gets the turnover. It is a 4v.
On some brawling happening in the back. Time Lord's going to pass it right over to the center. There goes
is the Precise. As Precise gets this one picked up and sent across to Sandalorian. The quick 1-2 back to the Precise, who gets through one, takes the shot, but Corny Witch says trap area into the hands of Nagini. Nagini has the open goal, but maybe, not quite trusting that distance from them. The Precise passing, it is awesome to see players like this working in a team scenario. And oh, what a pass over to AJ Bear.
a bit lows, but they are going to get another chance at taking it, and 9 pops up from the
Spin this one forward under some pressure, gets it to Media, who gets the behind the back slap. Last opportunity here for Nagini.
just shy of catching the teammate, but it doesn't matter. Purple here, but the blue team's going to take over possession again. Nice clear. That was fantastic from the blue team. See if they can get it down there. Oh! And they're coming in hot, but and a steal. What's gonna happen? And 9 drops it to and actually misses the goal. That's okay. Purple Flame's gonna pick it back up. Try and go for a